Okay, so last section we done with the schema creation. So we did the schema creation. We also create some tables, and we load some data from local file system CSV file. Even we load the data without creating a table. Okay, without creating a table. So is what we have. And we also saw a topic called view concept. So what is view concept exactly? So it's a combination of multiple tables. So we'll join two tables. We combine two tables in order to create a view. So we create a view like this. And if you do any operation on this stuff in a catalog, we can't do any edit. So once it's created, it's created. If you want to try to modify, it's not possible. Either it's a view or either it's a table. Okay. This concept we have. So it's a previous concept. Now we'll move on the advanced topics. We go to advanced modeling. So under this advanced modeling, we have first concept is a attribute view. So we have around 5 types of topics. First one is attribute view. Next one is attribute time based view. Third one is attribute hierarchy. And we have fourth one is analytical view. Fifth one is calculation view. So there's a 5 concept we do have in this advanced modeling. So when you talk about a view, so as we know, a view is a combination of multiple tables. So like we can combine two or more tables, we can join them in order to create some view. That's called a view. Okay. Out of which, what is the attribute view? So these things we have. So we'll learn what's the attribute view exactly. So if you remember, we have in like, star schema, some extended star schema, snowflake schema. It means that suppose this is my dimension table, which has surrounded by one or more fact table. Okay, this is my dimension table, one fact table middle, and we have a dimension table in all. So it's called my dimension table. It has the fact table, and it has one more fact dimension table. Okay. So under this dimension table, again this dimension table was divided into two tables. One is attribute, one is text table. So here it is called attribute table. It is called text table. So here this dimension will hold the master data, and here it's called a transaction data. This is what we have here. So when you talk about attribute view, so attribute view means like if the company want to analyze the master data, only like if you want to analyze the master data, then we create a attribute view. So we'll talk about the first one is attribute view. So nothing but if you want to analyze the entire master data, then we need to create a attribute view. This is we have here. So what the attribute view means? Analyzing of master data. Analyzing master data means, so we need to create an attribute view on the dimension table. Here this on this dimension. It means that attribute view is a combination of two or more tables, out of which first table is attribute table, then text table. So it means that like in order to get an attribute view, we need to command the attribute table and text table. So when you combine the attribute and text table, it's called a attribute view. So we are analyzing the entire master data. So what the attribute table? The attribute table which hold the data which is constant data. Like suppose here in the fact table I have the record which is keeps on changes like customer ID. We have mat ID. We do have quantity, its units. Then we have price, its currency. Okay, this is what we have here. So here with respect to customer ID, customer address, customer age, customer phone number, and text like his short name, middle name, long name. This is what we do have here. Okay. So text table which is called text like it's with respect to customer ID. If you talk about with respect to meta ID, the text table is short description, middle description, long description. This comes in the text table. So all this comes in the this part, okay, the attribute and text table. So if you command the attribute table, that we need to command the attribute table and text table, out of which we will take a primary key as customer ID. Okay, this is what we have. So in order to create attribute view, because in the HDB database we do have three systems. One is catalog, where we create schemas. The next one is we have a content. So in content only we need to create this. We need to create some package. Under this package we need to create an attribute view. This is what we have here. Attribute view. So when you create attribute view, the structure will store in the content part, but internally the record, the data will be stored in the catalog in the schema part. This is what you have. So structure will store in the content part. It not stored in the directly in the database. It only stores the structure. But when you combine after getting a result, the data will be stored in the catalog, the schema called as we have a predefined schema called as underscore sys underscore bic schema. Okay, underscore sys underscore bic schema. Under schema it will hold. So structure will store in the content part. This is what we have. Okay. So in order to create attribute view, first we have to log into content. Under content we need to create a package. Just like a package means a folder. Under package we need to create an attribute view. Under this attribute view, we need to combine the attribute table and text table in order to analyze the master data. That's called attribute view. So attribute views, if the company want to analyze the entire master data, which is of attribute table and text table, then we need to create a attribute table. This is what we do have here system. So we'll see how it's happened. So before creating that one, first we need to check whether we have a table or not. The required table, like attribute table and text table. So let me log into HANA system. So we log into our machine, the database, log on. So once you log in, you get a three or five folders: backup folder, catalog folder, content folder, provisioning, and security. So as we are getting an attribute view, first let me check whether we have a two tables or not, like attribute table and text table. So let me go with the catalog schema and we'll go with the Sharat schema. Here it is. So let me check the tables. If you do have attribute table is already there, let me go with the text table. Let me load the text table. Let me check the text table whether we have a text file or not. Here it is. So we have same thing, the text file. Like we to maintain the primary key should be we have to maintain like custom ID up to same 10 records, first name, middle name, last name. So let me load this data. So how to load by using import option we can load. So the data from local file, target, browser file, text data. Then header row exists, it has heading, so ignore that headings. Import all data and new schema will go with Sharath. Here it is. Then table name is I'll go for text table. Then next, okay. Then next and finish is done. Now right click on this one, make a refresh. You got our text table. Right click on this one, preview. We have all this stuff. Now it's done. Okay. Now let me create this stuff. Now based on this two tables, let me create an attribute view. So for that, go with the catalog. So content, right click on content, create new package. Create new package, which act as a main folder. So I'll create a package underscore. Then okay. So now it's going to create it. Now it's done. So here it is. It's an empty folder right now. So right now is pack underscore new create attribute. Okay, create attribute view. Now name it as attr underscore view. Then finish. Now in this semantic and data foundation, we need to add those tables. So how to add by selecting this one, add button. You can search from here, which may take a longer time. So in bracket we get a schema name. So search for schema name. So it takes a longer time. So what I do, I'll just scroll up. I'll take from here. It's very easy. Here it is. So it's land of the text and attribute. Okay. Same service. Okay. Now apply join condition. Now start the fields for output. So I start this custom ID for output. Add to output. I need to display age, address from here in the middle name. That's all. Now it's done. Just simply here goes semantics. In semantics, we need to maintain a key attribute like primary key. So here customer ID is a key attribute. So check this box. Then save and validate. You can check running. So we got some error. Okay, completed error. Let me check that what is the error exactly. So we don't have rights, insufficient rights. So we're not authorized. So it means that so we don't have rights here. So it got an error here with the red color. So it means that we don't have rights on the schema, okay? Because schema is a newly created. we need to assign some rights to use the schema table. So for that, you go with the security. So go for user. So as I log in with a user called the best. Okay. So I need to change the best change. So go with the best user here. I'll be go to the sys underscore repo. Sys underscore repo. It's a repository. We need to add the schema into a repository. Here it is sys underscore repo. Double click and add that schema. So we need to add that schema in the object privilege, not assign. So here add button and search for your schema name. So schema is newly created. It's not added in the repository. No, okay. So for this schema, assign the rights. So best is the grantor. So assign the rights. So create any alert, execute, select, insert. We need to assign all these rights. Update is because I'm assigning all the rights. Why? Because we use a same table in further cases also. So make it yes also. So to avoid the further error, I'll assign all yes, yes, yes. Okay. Now execute. Now it's changed. Now go here. Now save and validate. Running. So we didn't get any error. We got a warning. So we can leave the warning. It's not an issue. Then execute. Okay, done. Okay, comprehensively. Now we got our this all attribute view. So we can go to the package. Here it is. We got a folder here. Attribute view. Expand it. Then right click on this attribute view. Go with the data preview. Okay. Go to the data preview. You can view the data. Go for the raw data. This is all you can use data. Okay. As we select only 4 fields, we got a 4 fields. If you select more than 4 fields, then. And one more thing is in content we can do edit. So let me add one more field here. I'll take a long name. So I click and add to output. Okay. And execute and validate. Okay, validate execute. No, because this is so it was done the edit. In catalog we can't do any edit, but in content part we can do edit as you like. Then go for data preview. So go for data. So this is how we can add a one more field called long length, and we can able to analyze it. So we can for customize one. This is the age, is the address, and is the middle name, is the long name. This we can analyze data from here. And again, if you want to analyze from here, analyze part, go for customize. But here there is no measure object. So there should be a measure object to analyze data. Okay. Distinct value. So how many times the name repeating? Let me see. So Rajkumar repeating 4 times. Srinivas repeating 3 times. Okay. Henry John like is repeating 3 times. This is what we have here. Okay. So the main thing is in attribute view we need to maintain a key attribute, and we need to assign the rights on a schema because we are using tables on those schema. We should have to have some written rights. So add the newly created schema into a repository and assign all the rights so that we can use it in further cases also. Then, so when you create this stuff, here we have one in the output tab in the box. We can find this option called calculator column. It means that we can able to create a new calculation things, like we can do any new formulas. Suppose you want to create a new field, extra field. Like I want to I want to combine the first name and long name. Okay, as address with a phone number. Okay, some concatenate. So right click on this calculation column, new. I'll make it as add label name. Okay, length I'll take some 20. Here I'll add the address space adjust means concatenate, the long name. Okay, others we can use a string function also. Okay, string length you can find, we can find middle name. Here we have a lot of things we have, so you can do a lot of things. Okay, let me add this stuff. So no error found. If you want to check the error here, edit, you can find here validate syntax. Okay, valid expression, done. Again save, again activate, because we need to activate each and everything. If you don't activate, we can't even use. Then right click and go for data preview. So we got here add. Okay, we add address Rajasthan, Hyderabad and Rajkumar Reddy. Okay, I can add. If you need a length of the this address, right click on this one, new. I'll go for length. Okay, here length will be integer because the output will be integer. So I'll go. I use a string function. In this, I'll use a string of the add. Done. Okay, valid syntax. So it's valid. Okay, I'll do some edit here because it's not getting it. I'll add some space also. I'll add done. Now valid syntax. So I add here space. I add like this. It's not like finally we wrote this stuff. See, I'll go 1 second. Back on this one. So length. Done. So its length is 24. Okay. So it's got completely attribute view. So we can do as much as possible because we have this one. So clear? So it's a basic attribute view how we create on the stuff system. So attribute view means like if you want to company want to analyze the entire master data, then we need to create attribute view. Okay, suppose my company want to analyze the entire dimension table, then we need to create an attribute view, and here the content will store this structure only. While seeing the report, the data, the records will coming from the catalog, okay, catalog schema. Okay, not from the here. It whole only structure. That's all. So clear.